political science professor Jason Johnson joins me now. And this guy's our latest face here that we're going to put on our axis of apologies. And we have 4 quadrants here, Jason. We've got forgotten and forgiven. So you forgive and forget. Will voters forgive and forget him? Will they forgive him but not forget what he did? Will they forget what he did but not forgive? Or will they not forgive and not forget? Where do you put
if I'm going to spin the big wheel here, I'm putting Anthony Weiner in this territory.
So forgiven but not forgotten.
Yeah, yeah.
So what does that mean come poll time? Do you think it's possible that New Yorkers would say, sure, he's got some great ideas for the middle class?
Look, name recognition is half the game when it comes to running for office. And people are talking about Anthony. There's no such thing as bad press to a certain extent. I think there is a decent chance, it's 45 days out, It's a lifetime in politics, he could end up in the top 2. He could still end up in the runoff. All
right, now how about, everyone's talking about his wife coming out and actually speaking. So many times we see these disgraced political wives kind of there, but they don't speak. She's not just speaking, she's campaigning for him. And I understand their family's back together, but she's like pushing him out into the spotlight saying, this is the guy.
Yeah, I think it's strange, but think about it. This all goes back to Hillary Clinton. I mean, she set the press in the early 90s because Hillary, when we found out that Bill Clinton was sort of a philandering guy in the early 90s, she didn't just say, I stand by my husband, but she went and attacked the women who accused him. So there is a precedent. I mean, that's Huma's mentor. And maybe she realizes if I want my husband to be successful, I got to take the same route.
All right, so here's an email that he sent to supporters. This fight is too important to give up because I've had embarrassing personal things become public. I mean, are voters going to look at the issue of judgment, decision-making?
It's not even judgment and decision-making. This guy can get blackmailed every other weekend. I mean, if you think about it, the reason that we really have issues with sex scandals is not because we don't like sex in America. Of course we like sex in America. The issue is every single time somebody behaves this way, somebody else can blackmail them. This could be a situation with a voter. This could be a situation with legislation. It could be a city contract. And if every other weekend we got to worry about what sex club he left or whether he texted some 15-year-old kid, that's a problem.
All right, now, the fact that if this stuff is just taking place online, right, and he's just like maybe taking pictures and sending notes, but not actually like doing anything in the Oval Office like the president did back then, is that more acceptable?
No. I remember there was a politician, Chuck Robb, years ago who said, well, certain kinds of sex don't count as cheating. No. If you ask any spouse, online cheating, people are going to divorce court over online cheating right now. So I think the fact that he's sending anything online, it's just as bad, it's just as embarrassing, and he better hope that this is the only person that comes out. If anything else happens in the next 45 days, I don't even think he'll have anybody who wants to stand next to him during this campaign.
All right, here's the final question. Why do you think he's really running? Does he feel like he's the only one who can lead the city of New York?
He's got nothing else going for him. I mean, his career's over. What else is he going to do? I mean, his name is Anthony Weiner. No one's going to forget this. So running for office is the only way he can raise money. He will have no career past this point. This is his last chance.
Oh, that's sad. All right, thanks so much. All right, so should Huma support her husband's run for mayor? Be sure to tune in to After Dark tonight. Our in-studio jury will render a verdict in the court of public opinion. And Anthony Weiner, not the only politician